everyone to Lane Stadium, birthplace of Beamer Ball, where they will touch the Hokie Stone and come alive for Virginia Tech. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hokies will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Weir. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Maryland's return team will have that offense backed up. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense has the ball for the first time. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
He's got him still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. And the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, okay.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more, trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of program.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Maryland!
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry up.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved into the 41. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, the running back has it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run play action. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now this is the 2nd time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You can tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll try the left side. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with the lone back. Still running at the 40. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the Terrapins will keep this drive going. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they got him for the sack.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking deep. And it's caught inside the 25. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. FIU was able to cap off a close one inside Silva Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Fires to the big fella. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Throws to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, looking to throw. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Looking for the score. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. To the end zone, and is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage.
Oh, look out! He's at the 40. The 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
A nice job by this offense. Put the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. He's got it again. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the 2nd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg.
The Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football, and this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the ball's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over, and they've got to do a better job of ball security.
He smashes his way through again. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to the running game. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's got his man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The offense set for a 1st down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. quarterback wants to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Quick strike complete. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from him. Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Coming out with it, it's Turbin. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big first down.
It's on target and complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got a lot of running room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I love when the offensive line takes control, manhandles the defensive line, and that's why you get a big game.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense. Rapid. Ground, take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? And that's a live ball. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And that's a huge play.
Officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
It's good. And they've regained the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by a field goal over Kentucky. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, they tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. He fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Quarterback on the keeper.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll try to blast their way in. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Terrapins are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Looking for a huge play. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. They want that clock to run. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground, he's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the grab on the left side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for room. It's Hayden. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further. That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Scoreboard operator got a workout in. Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Washington Huskies taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it out. It's Turbin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touch batter. The Terrapins offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Runs through a tackle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to him again. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Washington Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Wants to throw on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Murphy. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Slater.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun, running back on the move. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. Stopped after making the catch.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got a man. It's Cummings. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. Hard-hitting tackle.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. First down for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. They give it to him again. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Turbin. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They want to run it left here. At the 40, there he goes. Nothing but green ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gate.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Murphy. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the end. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game.
And he's just been so patient. He's following his blocks, letting it all develop in front of it, and then bursting through. And they were only in the first half.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Running it to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He gets a block. Oh, left him grasping for air. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quickly out to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move. Got got his man downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll call for the fair catch here. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
This quarterback has been dialed in, too.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Hines is tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Now on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. you want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, going up top. He's going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best, to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Huskies are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush, getting to the QB so quickly? You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but Man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner goes down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And defense got gas, but they finally get it to the turf at the 47. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He'll take the deep shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Back open in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Off play action. Unloads it left. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Snags it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the route is on. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot.
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The toss to the right. Hard running there. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. And here comes the offense on second down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming out. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here comes the offense on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to throw on second down. They're trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Avery. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He's going to pass on second down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying play action. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
No mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Looking to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Kane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Offense getting set for first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Give him 88 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Maryland! And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point splits the upright. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and he hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball is intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Line getting set on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.